Welcome to Paranormal Nightshift, your home for all things that go bump in the night and your fan stories told here. Today's story comes from Sarah and is called A Deal with the Devil. I was 13 at the time. I was overweight and I was never really a girly girl or a tomboy. Just never fit in with any of the it crowd. And I found myself alone a lot. I began to read a lot of things about power, things about occult, witchy and Wiccan things. I kind of fell in love with all things gothic and scary. Now, for most kids, this is just a rebellious phase. But at 13, for me, it wasn't. I wanted it. I wanted the power. I fell in love with the idea of making deals and being able to hurt people, making deals and having voodoo dolls and everything occult. It consumed me. I was very depressed, to say the least, but I wanted to hurt the people that hurt me. My 13-year-old self became consumed with the idea of Ouija boards, being able to contact something, making some sort of spiritual pact with the devil so that I could gain the power that I needed, so that I could do the things to the people who had been hurting me. I started playing with Ouija boards and doing seances, trying to contact anything. I read all the rules that said not to do this and not to do that, and I disobeyed all of them. I wanted to contact something. I tried over and over again with no prevail. Ouija boards aren't designed for that. We know that. But there are things that can feed off your energy. There are things out there that can make you what you want. The more I messed with it, the more consumed I came with the idea, the darker my thoughts turned. More sacrifices needed to be made. More things needed to be done. It consumed me. This evil started to rise in my soul. I would read books and find things on the internet. I talked to strangers online that I'd meet about how to contact something, how to gain the power that I was seeking, how to gain the knowledge that I'd seek. And I came across something that I probably shouldn't. In some dark web Reddit post, I came across the instructions on how to contact something if you truly were going to make a sacrifice. If you truly were going to do what you thought you were going to do, these were the instructions that you needed to follow. I'd finally found it. That's the way I felt. I finally was going to get my payback. Followed all the instructions to the T. I lit the candles, I said the prayers, I had everything that I needed. Sitting alone in my dark room, I contacted something. "What do you offer?" I heard the voice in my head say. My soul. I offer you my soul. And that's when things got real. Do you think that mortal souls are hard to come by? What value do you bring to this world? What value does your soul have if you don't value your soul in the first place? It woke me up. I had let this hate consume me for so long that it took everything away from me that made me me. After that night, I never tried to contact anything else again. I didn't want the power anymore. That thing, whatever I contacted, its words rang true in my head. I'm offering something that I have that has no value because I don't value it. I know this story sounds so much different than any other story that you've told, but that's the thing I need people to realize. There are things that go bump in the night. There are energies out there, but you have to have the power to do it. There is no good to be done making a deal with the devil if you don't find the good in yourself. I really enjoyed telling this story because I've heard a lot of Ouija board stories, but none that had taken that kind of turn. The idea that we can let hate and feelings consume us so much that we lose ourselves. It's a good moral behind that story. If you have a good Ouija board story, please send it in to Paranormal Nightshift, and we hope you enjoyed.